Hi, good evening, everyone. I would like to call to order our Santa Rita Union School District Board Meeting, Wednesday, February 14th. Um, I would like to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. My fellow trustees, Sarah, are you okay doing it? I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Everyone could stand, please. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll go ahead and do a roll call.
Yes.
Ms. Cindy Lopez.
Here.
Ms. Sarah Turner.
Here.
Mr. Neil Patel.
Present.
Mr. Sandoval and Ms. Ariano are not present this evening.
We're going to move on to 1.3, approval of the board agenda. My fellow board members, do you have any concerns regarding the agenda items? Would you like anything pulled or tabled? I didn't see anything, but if you
No.
any concerns.
Motion to approve as written.
Thank you very much. I have a motion. Can I get a second.
Ms. Lopez.
Aye.
Ms. Turner.
Aye.
Mr. Patel.
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
Okay, today for closed session items, we have 2.1, public employee appointment and employment. 2.2, potential litigation. Also 2.3, public employee performance evaluation. Do we have any public comments regarding closed session?
No
items?
public comments.
Alrighty then. Having said that, I would like to adjourn to closed session. Can I get a
Motion
motion?
to adjourn to closed session.
Second. Okay, roll call. Ms. Lopez.
Aye.
Ms. Turner.
Aye.
Mr. Patel.
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
I've always wanted to do this. See you back in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Actually, 1 hour and 2 seconds. All right. Good evening, everyone. We're back in open session. There was no action taken during a closed session items. So we're going to keep moving forward with, let's see, approval of consent agenda.
Motion to approve?
There's no modification. We're good with it. Okay. I have a first.
Second. Ms. Lopez? Aye. Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Patel?
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
Okay, we're going to move on to reports, information and correspondence. First up, Santa Rita Teachers Association.
I have a statement here from Ashley Tripp,
We
SRTA
have the entire
president.
group here tonight?
No,
Really? No, okay.
They're coming to next time.
they say,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
it's
that's right.
Valentine's
It's
Day.
Valentine's Day. Why am I here?
Okay, good evening.
This is what you do to me, people. Okay.
Thank you so much to the district and to the board for supporting teachers in our negotiations. Our members are pleased with the tentative agreement, and we are appreciative that we have come to an agreement. We would also like to thank the district for listening to our teachers and allowing for input about the upcoming PD Day. The Professional Development Day in November was a hit, and we look forward to another informative and relevant day. We look forward to continuing to collaborate with the district in future negotiations and other topics to find supportive solutions. Thank you and have a good evening, SRTA.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to move forward with 6.2, our CSCA.
I also have a statement or a report from Juana Casillas, our CSCA chapter president. She says, "Good evening, everyone. I would like to take the time and introduce our new CSCA executive board officers for the 2024 year. CSCA elected officers are as follows: Rhonda Velez, Vice President; Nellie Alvarez, Secretary; Robert Rodriguez, Communications Officer. I have accepted to continue to serve as the president for Chapter 503. We are looking forward to working together with the Santa Rita Union School District and want to thank them for all their support. The negotiations committee met last week with the district. We would like to thank Ms. Becky Moore, Ms. Debbie Campbell, and Ms. Heather Baumgardner for their time, communication, and support during negotiations and EERC. Thank you, Juana Casillas."
All right, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and move forward with 6.3, Superintendent's Cabinet.
Perfect. Good evening, everyone. It's nice to see everybody and happy Valentine's Day. Really excited. I've been really thinking about recruitment and hiring as we're kind of approaching that season. So really excited to be partnering with our amazing HR team, and really just thinking strategically about how to effectively recruit people that are even local, right? And to bring them to Santa Rita. So very excited about that. We're currently working on the CASHA conference, which is an SLP conference that's located up in San Francisco. So I'm pretty excited to be attending that with HR and just see if we can get some of our own SLPs in district and build our team. I'm working on scheduling safety care. So the 4 safety care trainers, we're going to go through a recertification in March, and then we'll be able to recertify our entire team that already has that certification, which they need yearly. So I'm excited. I've got that scheduled and calendared, and just excited to get them signed up and ready to get recertified for next school year. And then just working on scheduling for transition meetings. So a reminder, we have transition meetings between preschool and elementary to middle school, and middle school to our high school district. And really the purpose of these in the IEP process is to bridge services and providers and make sure that we're having the correct services as we transition between programs and school sites and all of that. So we have a really big master schedule, and excited to work collaboratively with school sites. Something amazing that the principals and admin did last year is they made sure that they attended all of their students' IEPs that they were incoming. So before the student was even at that school site, they were there, they were knowledgeable about the student's needs and what services they could provide. So we're going to do that same model this year. We also make sure we attend all of our 8th grade IEPs and help transition them to the high school. So just making sure that those services are in place. So it's really all I have for you tonight, but just a couple highlights of work we're doing.
Wow, I'm just thankful, what I'm hearing is there's a great outreach, there's great amount of development. I'm hearing supporting our students through multiple stages from various sites. So, thank you. I don't want to say, yeah.
Ms. Becky Moore?
Thank you. Tomorrow, three of us from our HR department will be attending training at MCOE with Rachel Shaw, who is my personal hero. She's a disability compliance expert, and I always learn so much when I hear from her. So I'm excited for that. Today I attended a training, a professional development for the LCR set, which is a grant we have received for Santa Rita Elementary School to bring in either a reading specialist, reading coach, or reading PD, getting back to the basics. And in this webinar where we were talking about foundational skills and analyzing what curriculum do we have that supports that, what assessments are we using to monitor growth, it just took me back to where my heart is with early reading and literacy. That's what my master's is in. So I was really excited about doing that and working with the Santa Rita team on that implementation and working towards putting our plan together for that. Let's see what else I have upcoming. I think those are the big things for right now. I'm excited that we were able to reach tentative agreements with both SRTA and CSEA, and really want to thank our labor partners for their dedication and commitment to keep coming back to the table, talking out our differences and coming to an agreement. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to move forward with the board and superintendent. All right, let's just go around. Cindy?
So from last meeting we had, I just want to bring up two things. The first one is, I believe Gavilan View will be hosting their dance tomorrow. Unfortunately, I won't be able to, but I don't know if you guys were aware of it or not. And then the second one that I'm happy that our district's part of, the MCOE and elder teacher residency. So I joined that session to kind of see what it was 2 weeks ago, and it's awesome. It's basically, a program that is helping people that are looking into education and, getting them. It's an awesome, they get their credentials and their masters within a year. So it's an awesome program for anybody that, any parents or, anybody that's looking. I feel that that's an awesome program. I just wanted to put it out there, that information. So it's once again, Elder, MCOE plus Elder is the one putting it together. And I believe we also have that information here, right?
We've partnered with them to participate in this program for next year. And so Daisy and I will be participating in interviews to bring on between 1 and 3 older teachers into our district next year. They'll shadow with teachers while they're going through this program, and it's a way for us to grow our own.
Awesome. That's it.
Hey, next up, we have Sarah.
Nothing to report tonight.
Were there any comments from Elba or Diego that we can?
No.
Okay. For me, I'm just going to keep moving forward. Thank you. Well, let's go to Dr. Alderman.
Last Friday morning, Becky and Summer and I were able to attend the inaugural event hosted by MCOE for Safe Schools and Communities. They honored some of our partners. Summer spoke on behalf of our district, in particular for threat assessment. She was asked to speak to that. A few of our district partners, as well as some community agencies, were honored for their work, not just for school safety, but the community as a whole. So MCOE is starting this new annual event. And so it was really nice to see some of the community activism that goes on for keeping our community safe as well. I know we think about it from the school standpoint a lot. And they were able to share that they think about it as the community, but being able to see like those connections, talking about student from here went to this program, needed that assistance later in life. And so it was a really thoughtful event, and we're appreciative of Monterey County Office of Ed for honoring people with that mission. And then we have an upcoming curriculum council next week where Becky's going to work with the elementary group, and then I'll work with the middle school group. We're going to separate a little bit. and hopefully be able to bring to the board some suggested or recommendations for adoptions for some literacy skill curriculum, in particular for elementary. They want to take one more conversation about that. Middle school, we're looking at making some recommendations for some schedule changes. You know, how we want to structure our schedule, 7 periods versus 6 periods, what that might look like, as well as some possible supplemental material adoptions so that we can have an aligned supplement as well. So theirs might be one meeting after elementary because they'll might need a little more time. But we thought if we hold our curriculum council meeting on the same day but separate, that we'll be able to have those deeper conversations. And we were okay as a curriculum council if elementary was a little more ready than middle school and where the conversations were. So hopefully by our March meeting, we'll have something for both of them, at least for the reading, and we may continue to explore the writing needs a little bit further.
Thank you. I'm particularly interested in this idea of looking into 6 to 7 periods.
Mhm.
I mean, that's a massive change. But I would love to see the final report on the benefits. Thank you. Let's go ahead and move forward to 7.0. So sorry, 7.1, public comments. Any items?
We have no public comment.
All right, and I see we have a huge number of, actually, we don't. People in person. All right, we're going to keep moving forward to 7.2. Any on the agenda items?
No public comment.
All right, none here as well. We're going to move forward with, here we go, to 10.1, approval of tentative agreement between SRTA and SRUSD 2324.
Thank you. As I shared in my previous report, we have reached a tentative agreement with SRTA for 23-24 current year contract negotiations. We've agreed to increase the certificated salary schedules by 6% effective retroactive to July 1st, 2023. We have agreed to provide a one-time off-schedule bonus of 4% to all certificated staff members who are actively employed on the last day of this current school year, and to increase the hourly rate for school psychologists, SLPs, counselors, and school social workers to the hourly rate that matches the hourly rate of step 1 on their salary schedule. Our SRTA president has confirmed that SRTA held a vote for the agreement and it was approved by the membership.
Okay, comments before we vote. Cindy,
No comment.
Sarah?
I want to thank Becky's department, Rose's department, the SRTA leadership. This is a major accomplishment, and I'm very impressed and gratified, and just my heart goes out to everybody for all the work that went into this. It's a big deal, and if you look around at what's happening elsewhere, it's not necessarily happening elsewhere. So I'm incredibly grateful.
Okay, thank you. Just some comments. First to our leadership team here. Thank you very much. You know, for every board, I think this is probably one of the most contentious issues, and it's an ongoing issue that affects people's lives. So thank you very much for your hard work. My message is to the staff members, especially our teachers, classified, and admin. You know, here's the truth. The truth is we hear you. We hear the challenges you have at your work places, whether it be in the classroom, in the office setting, wherever it may be, in the kitchen. But here's the situation. There are certain things we cannot do despite what we would like to do because of certain laws and policies and state regulations. And it tears us apart sometimes. I know it tears me apart. And I hear the cries. I hear the concerns. And each and every time I say the same thing. And that is we're doing everything we can by implementing different programs, different assistances. However, there is one thing that this board has consistently done year after year after year. And that is the one true power we do have. And that is to somehow manage our finances to the point where we can provide wages, a living wage, to all of our staff members. with the understanding that we are not going to promise you something that we cannot future guarantee, considering the state budgets go up and down year after year after year. The worst thing we can do is to promise something and then have to take it back. So for this board to consistently look at the surrounding counties and school districts and make sure we are competitive, if not number one, and maintaining that promise year after year after year, I say that is how we show our support to you, our staff. So I want to say thank you year after year for what you do. I want to thank the Teachers Association for taking the lead, as well as the CSEA for coming to a compromise that we can all live with and make sure we can sustain into the future and make sure we provide the support that our staff members desperately need with the ongoing increases in cost of living. So with that, I would like to say thank you to everyone involved, and I would love to entertain a motion.
Motion to approve 10.1.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Ms. Lopez?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Patel?
Aye.
Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you. All right, we're going to move to 10.2, approval MOU between SRUSD and SRTA.
Thank you. Similar to last year, while meeting with SRTA, we agreed to offer a $3,000 bonus for SRTA members who submit intentions to retire at the end of the school year, early enough for us to recruit and fill their positions. And so this MOU memorializes that agreement.
All right,
Motion.
all right, motion.
Second.
I'll have
Ms.
a first from Cindy.
First from Cindy, first from Sarah, second from
Okay.
Ms. Lopez, Ms. Turner,
Aye.
Mr. Patel.
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
We need clickers with lights.
We do.
We need Jeopardy things, you know? All right, here we go. 10.3 approval MOU. Okay, I saw that laughter there, Sarah. I understand. Okay. 10.3 approval MOU between SRUSD and SRTA regarding extension of relocation expenses.
SRTA proposed this to us a couple of years ago to offer a reimbursement for IRS qualified relocation expenses for certificated employees who move to the area 60 miles or farther. This did assist us in recruitment last year. We had 3 teachers who took advantage of this. And so we would like to extend this. However, we are concerned about the forecast of the budget, and so we're only proposing a 1-year extension at this time.
I believe in the best talent, no matter where we get it. So thank you. Motion or any comments before a motion or a motion? Go ahead.
My motion.
Second.
Ms. Lopez?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Patel?
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
All right, 10.4 approval of new job description for expanding learning program site lead.
Thank you. With our ELOP money from the grant to offer extended care and programming for students, we are looking to increase after-school programming from just Santa Rita Elementary School to all 4 elementary schools. And so this position of expanding learning program site lead is a classified position similar to the ACES site lead that we have at Santa Rita Elementary School. And CSEA is in agreement with this job description.
I want to say thank you. This board has consistently requested additional support programs. So for me, thank you for doing this. Motion or comment?
Yeah, I just think same thing. It's going to be very beneficial for all our schools that will be having this, the community. So with that, I motion.
Second.
Ms. Lopez?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Patel?
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
All right. 10.5 approval of new 3.0 positions for expanded learning program site leads.
So following the job description, this is a request for FTE to fulfill that position as soon as possible through the rest of this school year and then continuing. So we're looking for coordinators for New Republic, La Jolla, and McKinnon.
I would entertain a motion.
I motion.
Second.
Ms. Lopez?
Aye.
Ms. Turner,
Aye.
Mr. Patel.
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
All right, 10.6, approval of new job description for program manager.
With the transition of Ms. Katis from the special ed coordinator to the ELOP coordinator, we now have a vacancy, which is typically a time that we can reevaluate the departmental structure. And so we have determined that our needs would better be met with a program manager and being able to have two of those as opposed to the current structure of the special education program or department. And so this is a job description that would create that certificated management position.
You know, I'm always concerned when we do any type of structural change, you know, especially admin level. However, I do trust your judgment on this because, you know, any questions? Motion?
Motion to approve 10.6?
Second.
Ms. Lopez,
Aye.
Ms. Turner,
Aye.
Mr. Patel.
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
All right, 10.7, approval of 2.0 FTEs for program manager.
Thank you. And again, this is the request for FTE for that. It would be two positions. We're not certain we would be able to fill both this fiscal year. We did put in the budget that it would cost for that, with the understanding that that would also mean we are not filling the previous. And so it's essentially going to be about a wash.
Yeah, why?
So just clarification, you're going to advertise immediately, and if you can get someone, you'll take it,
Yes.
but probably not till the new fiscal.
Correct.
Okay,
Mhm.
got it. Motion to approve 10.7?
Second?
I just have a quick question. If
I'm
we can
sorry.
clarify back.
Yes.
So on the description, it has a different amount than the dollar amount of up here.
Correct, because this is what the amount would be if somebody started March 1st and worked through the remainder of the year, if we had two people, because they're not going to receive the full salary.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, second.
Ms. Lopez,
Aye.
Ms. Turner,
Aye.
Mr. Patel.
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
And here's the restructuring, 10.8, approval elimination of special education coordinator position.
So maintaining the position control and knowing that we have restructured and will not be filling this position, we would like to remove it from the books.
Motion?
Motion.
Second?
Ms. Lopez,
Aye.
Ms. Turner,
Aye.
Mr. Patel.
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
All right, we're gonna move to 11, student services, 11.1, approval of contract for in-person occupational therapist, OT.
Perfect. So this is a contract just like what it sounds like. It's an in-person OT. So right now we have 2 in-person OTs and 2 virtual. So this would replace one of our 2 virtual. So the person in that position's been virtual since December. So I think this is a really good opportunity for us to get some consistency, have someone in person working directly with students. This person would be between Santa Rita and Gavilan View. So I'm really excited for this opportunity. I jumped on it when I interviewed and said, wait, you're in person and you live over here? Go, we're going to make this work. So really excited. It won't impact budget because I've already sent that FTE for OTs through you guys, the board. So that's that one.
All right. Entertain a motion?
Motion.
I have a first, can I get a second?
Second?
Ms. Lopez,
Aye.
Ms. Turner,
Aye.
Mr. Patel.
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.
All right, our next board meeting is, let's see, February 28th. That's a special day in my mind. All right, is that okay with that, board? All right, there was one comment I wanted to make in terms of efficiency of board meetings. As the items come up, would you like for me to go ahead and ask for motion, or would you rather me ask for comment first? If I was thinking efficiency wise, if I just ask for a motion and instead of motioning, you could say I have a comment and then you can just make your comment and somebody else could, and then we can go back to the motion. But I know the proper procedure is reversed, but
I would be fine with asking for a motion. And if someone wants to make a comment, they can.
I think so too.
yeah, I just didn't want to seem rude in doing
Oh,
that,
no.
you know,
Nope, nope,
and have you
not-
say,
not
excuse
taken.
me, you know, and so are we okay with that then? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I didn't offend anyone by doing that. All right, we're gonna keep moving forward. So I guess we're gonna look at future board items. Cindy, would you like to see any items or suggestions?
I don't have anything at this time.
All right, Sarah,
I don't have anything right now.
did we get anything from Elba or Jacob?
No, not at this time.
All right, so there we go. I will see you on the 28th. Let's have a vote to adjourn. I have a motion, please.
A motion.
Second?
Ms. Lopez?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Patel?
Aye, Captain.
Motion passes 3-0.